What is going on, y'all? I am out on the river today here in Minnesota, and as you can see, we have a beautiful evening of fishing ahead of us. Today I brought with me a new lure, and this is the Berkley Screamin Choppo 110. As soon as I saw this thing come out, I knew I had to snatch one up ASAP and get this in the water. They call it Screamin because it's supposed to be a little bit louder than the regular standard Choppo. And it's also interesting because it's the 110. They've never made a 110 size before. That's like the Whopper Plopper size. Normally it's a 105, so that's cool. And they also made a 90, which I brought with me, but I don't think I'm gonna throw that one today. But the one I do have tied on right now is the 110, and it is in that pepper smog color, which is pretty cool. Kind of looks like a garage floor. But super excited to get this thing in front of some smallies faces. Choppos are already extremely loud. Oh, there's a fish came in. Oh, that was cool. Oh, come back, come back. Come on, come on. There's a bunch of them there. Did he get it? Oh my God, they're going crazy for it, guys. Got him, got him. It's a school of them. That was insane. That was insane. That was insane, guys. This is a big fish too. Holy smokes. There was like 4 more with him. Guys, that's a tank. Guys, that's a tank. Got him in the net. Holy smokes. Dude, check out that mouth. That is huge. This is a tank of a smallie, guys. Check this beast out. That is a tank right there. He was wolf packing with a few others. This thing is built though, for sure over 20 inches. We'll get him on the bump board. I'll even get this one on the scale today. This thing is solid. Holy smokes, look at that guy. Alright, nose is against. We're looking at, if I stretch him out, almost 21 inches. That is an incredible fish on that Screamin Choppo. Let's get the bump board out of the way. I think I have my scale with me. I'll put him back in the net, let him recover here as I look for my scale. Normally don't really weigh smallies. I'm more of a measurement guy, but this thing is stacked, so a little curious, see what it comes in at. All right, it's gonna be tough to see, so all right, I'm zeroed out. All right, 4.81. So dang good fish today, guys, on that Screamin Choppo. We'll take another look at him. But dang, look at that beast of a smallie. And on Topwater, awesome bite. All right, I'll get this tank back on his way. Off it swims. Look at that beast go. All right, guys. So I just caught that monster of a smallie right in here. So I just pedaled back up behind these islands, and we'll keep on making some casts through here. Like I said, there was a school of those fish. They were taking turns at it. Luckily, the big one got it. But I would say the Screamin Choppo is gonna do just fine out here. I wouldn't say it is not incredibly louder, at least not to my ears. There is a noticeable difference than the standard Choppo, that's for sure. There's like a little bit of an echo, I think. That's what I would call it. You can hear like the metal echo of it, which is pretty cool. So it gives it a little bit extra sound there. It is also built a little different. I brought the standard one with me so we can kind of take side-by-side comparisons here in a second. I'm gonna get a few more casts over here. I think that's about where I ran into those fish. But I'm sure they've relocated. I honestly don't even know with all the excitement, what I said in that intro. So pardon me if I repeat myself, but that happened way faster than I was expecting. Yeah, we'll just cover water, especially in front and behind islands. They might be stacked up here like this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be looking for some structure along the riverbank, rocks and stuff like that. There's not a lot of grass and weeds, at least in the water. There's some that's still floating, so that's kind of annoying. We'll have to work around that, especially with the plopper style bait. It's gonna pick up some, so it's inevitable. Oh, there's another one. I don't think that one's as big, but definitely found another smallie out there. Yeah, this one is just about half the size of that other one. Gonna have to get the pliers out for this one. He got that front hook pretty good in there. Can't get my thumb really down in there, so. All right, hooks are out. There he is, on his way. All right, so here's a side-by-side comparison of the two baits. So the one on my left hand, this is the standard 105 Choppo, and the one on my right hand is the 110 Screamin Choppo, just barely bigger than the standard. It's kind of a sneaky way for them to add 2 more sizes into their lineup. So otherwise, look at the difference between the bellies right there. Really wide bait. I'd say the propellers are about, actually the propeller on the Screamin is a little bit smaller, which is kind of interesting. But this one's gonna have that metal piece down at the bottom. You can see the tail on this one is also like more of a funnel, and this one's kind of like an hourglass. But yeah, there is a metal piece there that's gonna give a little bit of extra sound to your standard Choppo plop-in style sound. Here is the 95. I don't know if I'll fish with this one today, but I do have the 95 with me. I got it in their normal bone color. They do make the standard size and a 90, so like I said, they added 2 more, kind of a sneaky way to get 2 more different sizes into their lineup. But dang, so far so good. Impressed already. Don't really know much more to say. It just happened really quick, still kind of processing, taking everything in, but I'll let you know throughout the video, of course, more of what I think. I'm gonna ride with all the hardware. Oh, there was another smallie. Smallies are on this thing today. Not a big one, probably about the size of the one before that. Nope. Was he got me a grasser? Where's he going? He's digging on me. He's got me in the current. Oh, it was a bigger smallie than I was thinking. A little bit bigger than I was anticipating. Got him in the net. Splashing us everywhere. All right, so there he is. Yeah, I would say that the Screamin Choppo is gonna do the job today. Sweet looking fish. All right, as I think I was saying, I'm just gonna ride with the hardware today. I'm not gonna change out any of these hooks or split rings, and I'll let you know, like, you know, if there's hook bend or anything from smallies dragging me in a current or pulling in grass or anything. But I'm gonna ride with these. These are the Fusion hooks that they put on their Choppos, their standard ones. But sweet looking bait. It's getting bit pretty good. I will also make another point real quick. They made this one with a skeg on the bottom there, so it should help balance and keep it upright and not rolling over. So I don't know if that was an issue with the bigger body and the tail or what, but that is new for the Choppo. So hopefully that keeps it upright and these fish get hooked up pretty good. they're going for it. Come on. Got him. Got him that time. That was a bunch of them right there, guys. Oh my gosh. He's got a buddy. Try to get him in the bag. Got him in the bag. Let's take a look at him. It's a nice smallmouth bass right there. Super fun to eat. Get him back right here. Might be another one paired up with him, so we'll get him right back so we can find his buddy. Alright, try this again. Try to get some cast over here without getting the weeds caught up in the prop. Oh, there was a little hit. Oh, there was one. Come back for it. Come on. Got him that time. Feels like a good fish, guys. I don't know how many. Oh, he came off. That was a really good fish. Oh, there's a couple of them there. Oh, dang, that was a couple of them there, guys. Whew. Let's go over to the bank here, try to work it. I don't have any islands around me for a little bit, so kind of just gonna work some structure now. See what's happening over here. Got a little bit of shade on this side of the river too, so that should play in my favor. We'll put it in reverse right here so I can kind of hold position. You can see this little micro eddy right here. It's a big boulder backing all that water up. Get a cast in front, then we'll get a couple casts right in behind it. Man, you can hear that Choppo just chugging along. See if there's anything on that backside. Oh, got some grass. There's not much grass left out here, but found the little chunk that is still about. There's one. That feels good, guys. That was almost instant. I don't even think I started chugging it. Where is this fish? It's a good smallie, guys. Whew, good smallie. Let's drop the anchor here. Get him up here. Try to get him in the bag. Holy smokes, guys. That is a good smallmouth bass. What in the world? So a smallmouth just came over, his buddy? It's crazy. I'm over here trying to work these hooks out. It was a smallmouth. Get that line off. Check that out, guys. That is a tank of a smallmouth bass. What a beauty. Get this one on the bump board. Super, super thick too. Coming in right at 19.5 inches. Just taking up all the real estate on the bump board right there. Take one more look at this fish. Get it on its way. Like I said, there was another smallie right over here when I was getting these hooks out. Look at that thing. That's the fish we're after today. Beauty. I don't know, I think it's gonna be hard for y'all to hear this sound at home. It for sure sounds like a Choppo. There's a fun airborne smallie going up. Go bag him. Another great smallie. Fun hit, went airborne for us. Make sure I'm not gonna hit any rocks right here. I'll just drop the anchor down. Little spot up right here. Take a look at this fish. All right. Obviously not a monster smallie, but good hit. Went up top for us, so cool fish. Some of these good fish that I've been holding today just feel super, super small compared to that 21 that I caught earlier. Woo. Slammed it. Get in there. Oh my gosh, he jumped out of my net. I was turning my front camera on and he jumped out of my net. I didn't realize that. There we go. That is a first. I've never had that happen before. That's pretty wild. Normally the treble hooks are caught up in there. Man, this fish is still going. I'm not coming near you with those treble hooks, buddy. He is, man. I tell people these fish fight until the very end. It's crazy. Alright, see if I can contain him here for a second. I know it's pretty dark over here, so sorry about that, but there's the fighter right there. We're gonna free him. Yeah, there's so much grass over here. It's making it a little bit difficult. The wind's kind of picking up too. Just a tad. Nothing unbearable. And cast over here, just kind of have to make a really good cast. Oh, there was one. How'd I lose that fish? There's one. Full solid. Pulling some line on me. I can swing right in over here if I can. Nice little landing spot. It's a good fish. Whew. Good fish. Alright, take a look at that small. Another really good one on the day. For sure over 18 inches. Put him on the bump board real quick, but dang, no, good smallmouth bass. Whew, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Looks like mouth closed right at 19 inches. One quick look at him, get him on his way. Another cool topwater bite on the day. I think he just ran into the kayak. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get off the main channel and I'm gonna go around this side channel right here. And hopefully we can find some fish back here. It is pretty shallow, so hopefully it doesn't stay like this the entire way. But it'd be nice nice to find a few fish back here. Also, the wind's starting to pick up, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. Kind of feels like a Smallie hangout over there. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, there's a Smallie. Give me some good head shakes. Yeah, fish has some buddies over here too, guys. Not a tank or anything, but just a beautiful, solid bronze back. Look at that thing. Man, they do not stop fighting. Let's see if I can. There we go. Man, where's the sun? There we go. Thing is thick. The belly. Well, I think they're back here, guys. So at least 3 more about the same size as that one. Go ahead and put it in reverse so I can kind of hold position. I want to cast around that rock right there and this tree. On the paws. Feels good, guys. It's not as big as I thought. Drop anchor. Still good fish though. Ate it on that pause. Oh, my anchor didn't drop. There we go. Let's see if I can get him in this current here. It's a fighter for sure though. Oh jeez. He's bigger than I thought he was. I'll just kind of have him hooked a little bit on the side of the mouth, but we're still really good fish. Let's go, get in there. There we go. That's a good one. Right from that tree in front of that rock, got him on that pulse. Sweet bite. All right, let's take a look at that beautiful bronze back right there. That's a good looking fish. Not a big Smallie, not like that first one we caught, but a really nice pattern right there and a cool topwater eat. Get him on his way. There he goes. Oh, that was instant. Drop anchor. Or not. There we go. There's my anchor. Bring him in over here. Grab those trebles. Alright. Alright. There's that smallmouth. Ooh, That feels good right there. That feels like a good fish. What do I got? Got some grass too. Oh, that's what it is. It's got me in some grass. Still feels, I haven't seen it yet. There he goes. We'll back up over here. Haul him in. Get in there. All right, there's another one back here in this little side channel. Not catching any 20s or anything, but these are really solid fish. Really aggressive smallmouth bass right there. They are going crazy for that Screamin Choppo. Making his way right back across.